Hi guys, so this is kind of a quick side note before the actual video begins. This video is part 2 of my how to treat people who have seizures video. Originally when filming this, I had planned on making it one video. It got long, so I've split it into 2. So this video starts at my second point in how to treat people with seizures, explaining how to care for them after a seizure has happened. I hope this video helps you understand how to treat your loved one who has seizures. So, if you're ready, let's hop back into that video. Living how I'm being treated now feels like home. Living how I was being treated before felt uncomfortable and like I shouldn't be there because I was a burden to people who always had to monitor me, except they didn't. So moving on to my next point is how to treat your loved one once they have had a seizure. And I have touched on this a little bit, but I think it really plays into the whole concept of this video, so I'm touching on it again. I know for me, again, this is all from my personal experience of my own epilepsy. For me, it takes me a little while to wake up. It takes me a little while to remember anything. With the people that I lived with before, it always felt like a joke. They asked me a million questions right when I started waking up, and I couldn't answer any of them. You know, if right when I'm waking up from a seizure, you could ask me what that color is on the wall. I don't know. Where's the wall? Which one is a wall? I don't know. I can't remember anything. If you just let me sit there for 5 or 10 minutes, I'll remember what my name is again. What the people who I used to live with, what they would do is they'd notice that I was waking up, and it was like a hilarious game of 20 questions. What's our address? What's the date? Who's the president? What's your middle name? Who am I? That was one that they loved. I don't know why, but they would ask all the time, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Over and over and over again. And I'd be like, listen, I don't know. I don't know who you are or where I am, what year it is, or what's a president. I always did feel teased and stupid because I can't remember anything. And because they were asking me so many questions, I felt like I was supposed to, and I just couldn't. And that made me feel really dumb. So when your loved one has a seizure, be there for them in terms of comfort, support, make sure they're safe, and just let them come out of it as they can. I promise you that they don't want to remain in a state of not knowing anything. But questions, a million of them, do not help them get out of that state any faster. Sometimes what my husband will do is he'll just say, do you know what happened? Or even just, are you okay? How's your head? Is anything hurting? Those questions are easy to answer because I'm physically aware of my body. So if anything's hurting, I can say, yeah, I broke a tooth. Something like that. That's never actually happened to me, but just an example. So those kind of questions asked over time after you've maybe been waking up for a couple minutes or however long you need, totally fine. I can answer those. Don't ask me my address. Don't ask your loved one their address. They don't know it. Just leave them be. They're waking up and eventually they will know it. Just give them time. Make them feel safe. Make them feel comfortable. Make them feel like you're there, you love them, and you'll do whatever you need to do to help them in any way that they need you to help them. They don't need you to ask about the president's name. You just don't know it. No clue. Which brings me to my last, what seems like should be kind of an obvious point. But epilepsy doesn't actually cause permanent hearing loss. I know that seems crazy, but it doesn't. So when your loved one's coming out of a seizure, starting to regain awareness and starting to remember what happened, you don't actually need to talk louder to them. The people that I lived with, all of the questions that they would ask were always really loud and they were always really slow. So they would increase their tone and also increase how long it took them to ask these millions of fire away questions. And it was just very overwhelming because, I'm in the process of regaining consciousness. I don't know what's happening. I don't even know what planet I'm on right now. And you're just really close to my face, screaming and yelling slow questions that I can't answer. Like, wasn't having a seizure bad enough on its own? You have to make it 10 times worse by being right here and talking really slow and really loud and making me really confused. What's a president? It's not necessary. Don't scream. Don't slow down your words. Just be with them in the same room that they're in, next to them. Once you see that they're waking up, you can just talk to them like they're a normal person. Are you okay? Are you alright? Does anything hurt? You're safe. You're okay. You had a seizure. You're okay. Just be gentle. Just make them feel safe and comforted and like you're a rock in this situation. And the last seizure, actually, I think it was like 3 seizures ago, my husband caught on that I probably had low blood sugar, and that was a reason for the seizures. So as I was waking up, he kind of like escorted me to bed, and he came to the kitchen, made me some peanut butter cinnamon toast on keto bread that I had at the time, brought it to me. I woke up and I was just chilling out, eating some peanut butter toast in bed. And once he finally realized that I was mentally coming to, he looked over and, how's your toast? He let me know I had a seizure. Everything's okay. Is there any areas that are hurting? And, he stayed in the same room with me, but he went back to what he was doing and I went back to my toast. And I kept waking up. And he just gave me time and silence, which is what I like after a seizure because my head usually hurts pretty bad. And I just sat in bed and ate my toast. And it's just so much better than waking up from a seizure, having all these people in your face, yelling things at you that you don't understand, talking slowly like you're just this really stupid kind of person. You're just laying on the floor feeling extremely overwhelmed, extremely crowded. It's awful. It makes having a seizure worse. Having a seizure is already pretty bad on its own. In reality, the person that you love, if they have a seizure, what they need from you most is just to be treated like a normal human being. They just need you to be their support system and make sure that when they can't take care of themselves, you're there to take care of them. That's really the main thing that they need. I hope that this video has helped empower you if you have seizures and you're not being treated how you want to be. And I hope it has helped educate you if you live with someone that you love who has seizures and you're kind of, how am I supposed to handle this situation? It's not an easy situation to handle, and it does take time of learning and growing to get better at what you need to do. And that's okay. As long as you are learning and growing and getting better at handling this situation, that's all that matters. Show your loved one that you are there, that you are strong, that you're going to keep them safe during these times of weakness where we are having a seizure. Show them that you'll be there for them before and afterwards. And bring them peanut butter toast with cinnamon on it. That is all they need, I promise. So I really do hope this video has helped you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will answer them, or I will turn them into another video. I hope y'all are having an absolutely beautiful day. And I will catch you next time. Bye. Peanut butter.